presents The Raw Files.
Good morning everybody, and it's Ashford Daly Raw Files here. We're still on the beautiful island of Corfu on the Grand Workshop, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. Nik Pekridis. Have I pronounced that right? It's always, we always struggle with the language. Morning. And Nik, can you tell us a bit about yourself and your business, where you're located?
I'm based in Thessaloniki, the second biggest city of Greece. I'm almost up to 25 years wedding photographer because of my father and because of my grandfather, actually. But my epiphany came with the seminar of Yerevan 2007 after his visiting in Santorini Island for his 5-day workshop. After that, he went to Thessaloniki for a 1-day seminar, and before that, I had attended the Masters of Wedding Photography DVD. It was a punch in my face in that DVD. I didn't imagine that there is existing of so different wedding approach in photography. So after that, I thought it was a great opportunity for me to attend such a great photographer in my town.
It's an amazing DVD actually. We have that. They did two, didn't they? One and two. And I remember saying to Mary, "You've got to look at this DVD because it changes your whole vision and perception." Is that word for how to shoot weddings?
A full generation of photographers all over the world influenced from that DVD actually. Yeah.
So how important would you actually say that the value of workshops are for people today, for professional photographers to attend them?
I think that for first you should be open-minded. You should think that you need to learn from other photographers. You don't need to be arrogant and egoist and feel that you are know everything. If you feel that you are in the path of knowledge, and you found the destination in photography, then you don't have anything to learn from nobody. No. The style in wedding photography, I think it's the journey. It's not the way that you are achieved right now, because even the greatest photographers like Yerevan, who has been influenced so many from us all over the world, he's still learning, he's still changing his style, so he's still influenced from another photographers. So this is the point.
Yes, I think that's something that I know in the UK we get a lot of photographers that don't want to talk to other photographers. They hide away, frightened of people stealing ideas.
Something from a friend of mine, the Rocco Ancora, is one of the greatest Australian wedding photographers, friend of Yerevan actually, I think. He said to me one great thing: if the knowledge is a full glass of water, and you serve for yourself, there is no possible to feel more knowledge because it's full. If you give this water to another one person and drink a little bit, then you should add more knowledge into that.
And you make room.
Room, exactly.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer actually of communicating and collaborating with other fellow professionals, because I feel that you learn so much more, and through sharing you learn and you enrich yourself as well. So I
definitely
I totally agree with you, Nick. Yes.
So you say that you were mainly influenced by your family into photography.
Yeah.
So you come from a generation of photographers.
But because back then I didn't know that there is so many photographers who share the knowledge all over the world. I didn't know that there is a couple of societies all over the world like MPA or WPPI or whatever. So because of that, I'm start to searching through web and through books and Amazon and stuff like that to learn more about the photography, our industry all over the world.
How important do you think a good brand and website with a blog is to accompany and a professional photography outfit these days?
I think there is no other way to promote yourself. If you don't have a good blog or website, that's impossible to have. There is two ways. There is reference from your clients, and there is the advertising. The major advertising that you can do for yourself is the blog. It's your blog and your website. Yeah.
And do you do any other form of direct marketing to clients?
Yeah, actually, lately I put in a UK magazine, the Brides, I think, as an advertising myself through one of the top 20 destination wedding photographers in Europe. And that's because our country is one of the major destination for, especially for British tourists and British couples who want to get married in Greek islands. So that's why I found it's a good opportunity for me to promote myself in such a way.
Yeah. So apart from sort of sheer hard work, what would you say would be the main key to running a successful photography business?
Knowledge, inspiration, and passion. Definitely passion. If you lost your passion, you should stay in your home. Don't do nothing. Yeah. If you feel that you have passion for that, and you do what you do, but without in your head. I've seen so many photographers in the past days who shooting the brides in the Corfu town, who working like a maniac. They're shooting 4 or 5 hours continuously, and they don't stop. If we are working like this in our weddings, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that you would suffer burnout very quickly, become exhausted. I think you have to have a little bit more thought process in how you approach the wedding day. Yeah. I really enjoyed the session that we had with you in the streets of Corfu town, and I love the backgrounds that you chose. Would you say that to market to your clients that you would do a lot of collaborative shoots involving other vendors and suppliers?
My clients, when they come, the most of my clients, when they come in my studio or when they contact with me, they already have seen my kind of work that I'm doing. So they are already educated about what I'm doing. So I have, they trust me. They knew what I'm gonna do with them. They give me the time that I want, and every couple of minutes when I get good pictures of them, I'm trying to show them.
Yeah.
So they relax more, they trust me more, so they hear me. I think it needs only a couple of minutes to get relate with our clients.
Yes, and to build their confidence
exactly.
in what you can deliver. What would you actually say to the UK bride who may listen to this audio from our blog and they're looking for a destination wedding and to select a photographer? How would you describe your style?
I think it's romance, elegant, emotional, moody a little bit. I love women. I love the way that it's make. I believe that the bride, especially on the wedding day, it should be more elegant and more gorgeous and more beautiful of an entire of her life. So this is my job to do, to take this beautiness and get it into the paper or in an album.
It's almost like a romantic movie, but portrayed on
exactly,
paper. Yeah.
We have a concept in the UK of post-wedding bridal shoots, sometimes referred to as treasure the dress. Do you also do that here in Greece?
Yeah, we're doing it in Greece lately, but I don't like at all the concept of treasure dress, because I believe that the dress from its own, it's more than a dress. It's what is representing this dress is about beautiness. It's about purity. It's about elegant. That's why I'm not a fan of the trouser dress thing.
Okay, what's been your most memorable assignment and why?
Oh, my most memorable assignment.
Put on the spot here.
Yeah. I've had a wedding this year in an island, in a faraway island. It's my first time there. The guys are from Aussie, from Australia. So I never met them before. We are already contact through website, and there is two very gentle guys. The wedding suppose that we start about 5:30 p.m. something like that. But because the groom get drunk, the wedding start about 8:30, something 3 hours delay, and because he's so drunk, he's barely opened his eyes in ceremony. The bride is getting upset, and when the ceremony ends, she denied to sign the registration. So we have another one delay for 1 hour or so because the couple is talking. But finally everything's getting well. The next day we go for next day shooting, and the groom learned his lesson.
Yeah. The first lesson in marriage, yes.
Right, Nick, so apart from wedding and portrait photography, is there any other style of photography you've ever yearned to do?
Not yet in Greece. Not yet in Greece because, the Greeks, what happened? A little bit about history. The Greek photographers are pretty well in portraits back to 60. But when the films came and everybody get a camera, they rely the portraits. They don't want to get shooting weddings because they're working pretty well all the week. So they don't want the weekends also to be reserved from weddings or stuff like that. After the digital revolution, when nobody start developing film or something, they realize that they get lots of money because they don't have job all the week. So there is this need to rediscover the old profession like photography. From some of them it was okay because it needs refresh the knowledge and to change it from film to digital. But there is a lot of photographers or studios who doesn't know nothing about photography. So now we have about 4,500 something photographers in Greece, but actually only the 10% are profitable. The rest of them are trying to survive with low prices, low qualities products, and almost no knowledge. Probably this is a great opportunity for them to start new and different things that happen all over the world, like portraits again, pregnancy, babies, dogs, pets, and whatever. But for now, there is very few. Maybe in one hand counting photographers all over Greece who make different things except weddings. For me personally, I don't have the time because except my wedding business, I'm a co-founder of a Greek society. It's called Photo Wedding Stories. It is based in Greece. It is about 40 or 50 Greek photographers member, and another 40 great big names like Yervant, Bexton, Gionis, and it's Bambi. We have, I think, one of the great societies, which is more boutique and club.
Is that almost a society as far as the international photographers are concerned by sort of invitation only?
Yeah.
You sort of seek out
exactly.
rather than just say, can I join? It's more a case you get invited to join.
We are thinking to expand right now in the southeast area of Europe, because there is nothing here. There is only we, Italians, has nothing. Switzerland or the northern borders of us has nothing in society. So yeah, I think it's a good opportunity for us to expand this society with two different categories, like the full members or premium members, like Yervant, and secondary row with simple members.
Right. Okay. For, shall we say, a medium-level photographer who wants to take it to the professional level and obviously attract high-end clients. What do you think's the best route for the photographer to take regarding workshops or
marketing. Technique?
I suppose that the base thing is to sort of up your style of photography and deliver a high-quality product. Is there any other?
I think the seminars and the workshops is the major. Even if you are the greatest photographer and you have your own style and you are one of the most awarded and one of most recognized, I think for that kind of people it's more difficult because these people need to be influence the other photographers. So even for these people needs to be get into the workshops and seminars to get different ideas, to filterize for their own, and then going to influence other photographers. So definitely yes, and all quality of photographers should get into the seminars and workshops.
I agree with you, Nick, because I think that you never stop learning.
Exactly.
And like we were saying before, you know, if the moment that you profess to have had enough knowledge, you might as well go out of the business because you stop learning.
Definitely, yes.
You don't grow and enrich yourself any further, do you?
And this, or what did this happen 5 or 7 years before with the DVDs? It's okay. It works for these people. Maybe there is lots of even greater than them photographers, but it needs also a good branding and marketing to promote. I said to my friends in my society, when I said to them that we have the greatest and the biggest names and the greatest photographers of the world in our society, and say, who's like that? And I give an example. Maybe I'm the best runner of the world. If I'm not getting to the Olympic Games to prove that, nobody knows that. So the same thing happened with the photographers. Maybe you are the greatest. If you don't put your job in an organization, in a competition, to prove that you are the best wedding photographer, nobody knows that. Only you.
Yeah.
So
couldn't agree more. So what do you think of the wedding photography industry at the moment, and where do you see it sort of moving to in the next few years?
I think that we are living in a one revolution on the photography. Nothing changed 100 years ago, but now the two things, video and photography, getting one. I've seen the new mirrorless pictures of all of the major brands like Nikon and Canon and Sony, who are getting 25 frames per second. So if you have a Mark II, you can get a 9020 to 1080 picture, 20 frames per second. So with a proper software, you can choose whatever you want.
This is what I was going to say to you, because we were getting to a point where you can literally capture images. Now, do you think that takes some of the art out of the photography for the still photographer? Because basically you can pick any moment you want then, can't you? Rather than having captured it, you sort of swept across.
And imagine this is only the first generation of cameras. The second one should be about 4K, something per frame. So you can do it. The only thing that maybe it's gonna get damage is the PGA. This is what I'm looking at, because even if you have 20 frames per second, also you're gonna talk with your client, you're gonna pose your client, you're gonna light your client, you're gonna interact with your client. If you're a PJ photographer, this is another story. Everything's happening in front of your camera. So it's very easy for me to take 2 or 3 pictures around the way that I want to capture, and after that, from a laptop or from my house PC, I can choose whatever I want from the footage.
Right. So going back to wedding photography, on the day, sort of roughly how many images do you take, and how many images then do you show a client?
I'm shooting from 1,000 to 1,400 pictures for 2 days wedding. The day of the wedding and the day after. And I give to my clients not more than 800 pictures.
Yeah.
Because I believe that our client can decide how good photographers we are from the worst picture that I give to them. So I don't want to give them the closing eyes or the blurry things or the not exposed with correct pictures. I am throwing all this up from my web gallery or my proof book, and I give them only from acceptable level and up.
Yeah, and all those will have been post-processed, finished images.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm doing a little bit color corrected and cropped through Lightroom.
Yeah.
And I give it to them, this kind of 800 pictures.
Yeah, because I know some photographers, and we've occasionally done that, have sort of done post-processing, and then when the clients have picked their images, they've tweaked them a little bit more. But that's mainly, in our case, has been if they want something removing out the back line, or somebody they didn't want at the wedding.
Yeah, I'm not with the special effects because I never know before I give to the album to my client how I'm gonna use this specific picture. Maybe when I put it in my spread, it needs to be converted into black and white, but I didn't know from the beginning. Yeah. So I give them with on the color corrected and cropped. That's how I want to be, and that's it.
Yeah, we work exactly the same way, actually. Would you say that all of your clients take albums, or do they look for other products from you?
Not all of my clients, but the 85% of my clients, yes, need my artistic final product for their own, because they can understand that it's not possible to retouch 800 pictures. So it's different things that you give them a proof book with 800 pictures, totally different things that you're getting retouched from 60 or 70 pictures in a art book.
Do you think it's important for professional photographers to be a part of an association such as the MPA, WPPI?
Should be.
Yeah.
He should be, or he should be, because to be part in an association, you know that you belong somewhere. You know that you have somebody who share with you the same future, the same problems, the same concern, the same, and also it gives you self-confidence because you are in the same association with big names like Adam Alex and Girvant and all these guys.
I know that we're in the MPA and we've found that a great knowledge base, just to bounce ideas off other photographers. And I think once you enter into an association, it sort of opens photographers up more to share their knowledge between their co-members.
Even if you are, some friend of mine said that when he's going to the seminar of convention and he listened the seminar, even that he knows the thing that he listened, he realized and he understand that he got a level of his knowledge because of he understand what he for example, if somebody going to the seminar and getting the notes and start to writing a book from 2-hour seminar, he realized that he knows nothing. If you don't write nothing, you realize that you are in very good level. So it's even that is a very is a great earn from the seminars.
It gives you confidence.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah. Just finally, what does the future hold for yourself, Nik, in terms of your business for the next 12 months? Where do you see your business going?
I'm thinking that except from the big economic crisis that is going all over the world right now, the weddings keeps going from the history that we know, even at the war times. So yes, I'm optimistic. I believe that the art industry is getting even better at the next year. Maybe we should be working a little bit harder or a little bit more methodical. But I think, yes, our industry and me personally is going to be better next year.
Fantastic. And so at the moment, what sort of workshops are you running personally from your business?
We are waiting for our convention next March. It's our first alone effort convention in Athens, in Hilton in Athens. We have already invited big names like Jerry Gionis, Jose Luis Garcia Vasquez from Spain, Kevin Jairai from USA, Mercury Megalodis from Australia, Mark Graham Dunn from UK. I have lots of friends in UK from the photographers, Stuart Bebb, Adam Alex. Well, it's going to be our first time who are running our convention with the print and image competition. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool the next year.
It sounds like an event to be at.
Yeah.
So where can people get in contact with you, Nick, to find out all about these workshops and the photography?
We are running also a website which is called www. pws.gr, which is all the events that we are running into that.
Yeah, well, that web address will be a link on our website anyhow, so that will take people through to you. Nick, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
This is Ashford Daly from the lovely island of Corfu, and we'll catch you again very soon.